Hey there, Scorpio. Come on in and join me, won't you? My name is Intuitively, and I am doing the energy forecast for the week of June 18th through to the 24th. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Here, Scorpio, normally when I start doing a recording for one of the zodiac signs, it doesn't sort of matter what goes on. My kids will be, chat and farting and burping in the background. My dog's outside barking. My husband opens up the door and says something without realizing I'm going to record. And I just sort of work through that stuff, right? But just a moment ago, I had started your recording and I was pulling some wonderful images and getting a good reading and good bearings for you. And in that process, I had a flipping coughing fit and I had to stop. I don't normally do that. I would normally work my way through, but I can't possibly do that today. And listen, now I'm looking for the piece. I was doing a reading for you and I want to find, there it is, never mind. So this week I did something different, okay? So listen, Scorpio, this is, again, the week of June 18th to the 24th. And normally I pull, from 2 decks of cards. That first deck is all about the overarching theme of energy for the week ahead. Second deck, I break that down just a little bit. This week, I'm using my little trinket box full of charms. So the charm that I pull is the equivalent of that first card, that one that gives us our overarching energy for the week ahead. And listen, your reading here was unfolding beautifully and it was coming across really good. I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to go back and restart with the images and charm that I had already pulled. So the charm that I pulled for you this week, Scorpio, is all about, that's you. That is you, that star. And it is all about shining your light brightly and bravely this week. That's what I'm getting for me. I refuse to start over. This is what I'm getting for you this week, Scorpio. Let's have a look at the 3 cards. Now, I pulled the first 2. I'm going to share them with you as they are, and then I will pull your 3rd card here with me now. All right? Your beginning was all about distorted desires. Now, this card has come up in some of the other zodiac signs, and if it's coming up more than once for you because you are watching your sun, moon, and rising, and you're finding that there's repeat cards, that's just the universe telling you to pay the heck attention, okay? So distorted desire. Conscious desire barely satisfies the unconscious need driving forth. Listen, the way for me to describe this perfectly is if you're sitting on the couch in the evening, you've got nothing going on, you're a little bit bored, and you decide to get up and make yourself a sandwich or a bite to eat. It's not that you're hungry, it's that you're bored. But you're fulfilling a need that has not been expressed, and you're providing an answer for a question that hasn't been asked and ignoring what is going on. So you're ignoring that boredom and finding something to do, which is feeding yourself. So you can see where one, fulfilling that desire doesn't really solve the original of boredom, right? So it could be, do you need to be okay sitting in the stillness? Do you need to find something creative and practical and productive to do? Or is it just a simple getting up off your ass and moving? Whatever it is that's for you, know that you're to go in at not distorted desires. You're to go in and truly see, am I hungry or am I bored? Right? Do I need and want this truly? Or is there an unspoken, unmet need within me that is crying out for attention? That's your job this week, Scorpio. Figure that out. Where are we going towards the middle of the week? Radical self-acceptance. You're going to be okay with whatever it is discovering you need or want in this moment. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. If you see yourself as, I'm good, I don't need any help, I'm strong, I'm capable, I have no needs for anything, then other people around you can say, I don't have to check on her, right? I don't have to see how she's doing. She's always tough. She's fine. She's got this, right? That's a habit I used to be in really, really deeply, telling everybody I'm okay. Great for helping other people. Not so great at helping myself. And in doing that, I always put on this really strong persona of not needing help. Who are you allowing others to perceive you as? Right? Do you want to be seen as that strong, capable individual that then means the support's not going to be around you when you need it? Or do you want to be seen as authentic and real and know when you cannot take another step without help and assistance and therefore asking for it, right? So truly understanding what it is you need and want and desire and making movement towards that in self-acceptance in a radical way, accepting that you are who you are and you're okay with that, right? You're okay with your perfectly imperfect little self. All right, Scorpio, let's see how this week is going to wrap up for you now. All right. And for you, we have, yeah, you're going to learn to respond, not react. Says here, the only control we have is in how we respond to the hand that we are dealt. I got a really simple exercise for you, Scorpio. You want to know if you're responding or reacting? Responding is the good thing. Reacting, not always, right? So here's the difference. If you go to the doctor because you've got an infection, and he gives you medication for it, and you react to that medication, that usually means you're having trouble breathing, your tongue is swelling, you're getting blisters in your mouth. It's not a good thing to react to your medication, right? If you go to that doctor and you get a medication and you're responding to that medication, something healthy is taking place. And that is why it's very important to know the difference between reacting or responding, and you're being reminded to not be reactive. Be responsive. All right. Take care, Scorpio. I hope you're back here next week. If this is resonating with you, please do be so kind as to leave me a note in the chat box below and share me with your friends and family. Do a like, share, and subscribe. And I would be ever so grateful for your efforts. Thank you very much. This is Intuitively signing off, Scorpio. I'll be back here next week for your energy forecast. Blessed be.